So let's see, are we ready for some more Division 1 shebangs? Gonna be the final Division 1 match we're gonna see in this first edition of Duo. Red and Island mix. This is good, this is good. Still deciding on the maps. Order, and we will start. Speed, Valley Coast Island and Bay. Good luck, have fun. As Super Sleeper Combo versus Old Enough to Be Your Dad or Old versus SSC. So let's see who's gonna take the match. As we start with Desert. Of course, all the players pretty much in the top positions, considering records. Let's go with the first warm-up. Let's quickly check the volumes yet again. If they are okay, tap on mute, please. Yeah, thank you very much. Should be fine. Perfect. Fantastic. Maybe we can put the music back to where it was now that I think about it. Quickly apologize for that. And it is what it is. If at any point this gets weird, you guys have to let me know in the chat. But let's go nearing the end of the first warm-up. It should be Old with a bit of an advantage because they played this yesterday. So we will see. We will see. One more warm-up separates us from going live on Pietilanka 2 by a Wormy. Whose is gonna be Old with a bit of an advantage from before, but SSC won't go down without a fight. As we see, Boring Billy. Who's the Boring Billy? Ah, yes. Short 10 seconds. Are we gonna see any two wheelies? We have seen two wheelies there from Stefan. Are we gonna see anything in the end? 44-56 equal again. And look, you see the scores are different here then. Interesting. Could just be something with the plugin. Good luck, have fun as we go live into the first live round on Pietilanka 2 between Old and SSC. Who's gonna take this? Let's see, Stefan provisionally falling behind. It's Roa now who falls behind a little bit, but nice comeback there as Boring Billy takes the provisional lead and Roa provisionally in second place, but will get destroyed, and that's gonna be very unfortunate. Could have been an ace, an early ace for SSC, but that's not gonna happen. Will Boring Billy do any mistake there in the end? Are we gonna see any two wheelies that could be punishing? No. Can he miss the finish? Can Stefan go for the snipe in the end? No, 44-08. Very nice time in the first round, and it's gonna be a draw. Starting off with the draw, ladies and gentlemen. We have seen a lot of these draws on this map. So let's see. Round number 2. Everyone holding on. Nice line by Stefan, who I almost thought that it was gonna go into the fence there. I mean into the hole. But he somehow survives. Provisionally again SSC in the lead, but Stefan with a very nice exit there will contest the first position. A bit of a two wheelies there and will slide out. Unfortunate. Can he do this cleanly? Should get a nice exit, a bit of a wiggle. Can he do a snipe? In the end, they need to avoid getting aced at all costs because that is very punishing. Stefan goes, but does not yet quite make it. 44-20, 33 and 51 respectively. Everything though in 44s, but that's gonna be a very punishing ace for SSC. So the score now is 4-1 in favor of said team. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Early drop down by Dull Danny, who made a fucky-wacky somewhere. Just saw a person drop down, so that's a very good position. Now 4 old to ace it straight back. Can they hold on to it? There is Boring Billy contesting, no mistakes, but good exit, nice wiggle there. We'll be able to overtake Vet in the end as Vet crashes, and no, it's gonna be another ace. Another draw, I apologize. 5-2 is gonna be the score. Let me just adjust real quick this volume. Perfection. Fuck the end, says Vet. No worries, nothing is yet lost. They can still come back from this. One ace and they're right back into it. So we will see. Can Old score an ace back? Oh, that was Vet. No, that was Stefan with a slide out. So it's now all on Vet to bring home first position, to force yet another draw. Can he do that? Somewhat of an airtime there by Vet. Will fall into third place. So unless Roa or Boring Billy can do any mistakes here, it's gonna be 8-2 in favor of SSC, and that will bring them to kind of the final step of winning this 44-03 by Boring Billy. Nice times indeed. So let's see. Ace after ace after ace. Unfortunate for Old. They desperately need something happening here. But SSC just looks a bit too strong for them, it looks like. I mean, don't get me wrong, players are more than capable, just not working well for them at the moment. As a nice exit there by Stefan. Vet also contesting Boring Billy with a fucky-wacky, and that plays right into Old's hands. Vet will get destroyed. Can Stefan hold on and force yet another round? Good exit though by Roa. Can Stefan hold on to that first position and force a draw? Yes, he will. 44-22. And we go one more round. 9-3 is gonna be the score. Vet, of course, if I'm not mistaken, had a motorcycle accident yesterday, so for what it is, he's playing extremely well. Gotta give credit to that. So let's see, falls behind provisionally at the start. It's gonna be, oh, Stefan went took a very interesting line through there, almost got destroyed, but holding on. Vet is also there within striking distance. Roa sliding a little bit. It's gonna be this turn that will decide it. Stefan with a good exit, but so did Boring Billy, who's gonna be the first, and Stefan once again falls victim to the same slide out as yesterday, and it's gonna be 12-3 in favor of SSC, who take the first map, Pietilankatu. GG's to SSC. And let's go. We'll go on to rally now. This is a playground for Stefan, so we should expect Old. Okay, this, yeah, I have to decrease the volume here a little bit. We should expect Old to take this one, or to at least heavily contest it. As those who watch this regularly know that Stefan is of course a rally specialist, but so is Roa, so we should see some fights here. We should see the best of Division 1 on this one. Of course, Stefan not being able to play this as much as he would like because it was banned pretty much in every single match, like the rally fabric by Sute, but 43-54, and in the first warm-up already showing that, like, dude, come on, you can't just drive a top 4 time in casual first warm-up. That's what Stefan does, and that's, I guess, what Stefan will do. We have seen Exotic yesterday crack a world record in the final round for the match win and for duo event win, which was pretty awesome, have to say, as Stefan flies off and DNFs. So are we gonna see a world record being broken on this one, on this occasion as well, perhaps by Stefan even? Let's see the split on this checkpoint. Still very good with a good exit. It's gonna be very close. 43.91. I'd say anything under 44 is absolutely cracked. Good luck, have fun, but I think it's Stefan from whom we will see the best times. I think you can track the times up here. So can Stefan crack a 43.54? Everyone survives the start as we go live with the first round on Fabric. Roa with a weird line there will fall behind somewhat as Stefan contesting Boring Billy, but will get a superb exit. Vat falls behind just a little bit, so it's definitely all on Boring Billy now. Let's see the split from Stefan on this checkpoint, who goes super wide there and allow Boring Billy to catch up to him. So will Roa, where is Vat, but Boring Billy made a fakiwaki, twice a fakiwaki, and as it stands, it's gonna be a draw unless Stefan goes very close to the wall there. Almost looked like that he will get destroyed. Wouldn't be nothing out of the ordinary, as we have seen from helicopter. A lot of people get destroyed into this section, but let's see as we go helicopter for a little bit. Everyone surviving the start. Vat falls behind just a little bit at the start. Everyone else surviving somewhat. No mistakes at the start, pretty tidy. No one falls off there at the start. And still equal as Stefan falls behind just a little bit, but will get a good exit out of that one, so should be right back into it. It's Boring Billy, Persian indeed, but Stefan with a very crack exit. We should go to his POV. Wow, that was a very nice release there. Made a pass on Roa. Can he get first position? Oh, he got 43.83 by Boring Billy, and then Stefan with 17 and Roa with a 41. It's going to be 2 points to SSC, but still good comeback, still good. Spitfire, sup nerds, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. And I think it's only you who's here, so sup my nerd Spitfire as we go live into the third round. Who was that with an early fallback? It was Boring Billy. A Stefan clips. That's not what Old need at all. I think that SSC were relying on mistakes from Old. But Stefan is making somewhat more fakiwakis than his usual self. Should get a good exit here and should be a good comeback. What can Vat do? It's very important for Vat to come back in first position. Should be a good exit. Not quite. And it's gonna be another draw. So 4-3 is gonna be the score now. 44 flat by Roa. Oaxatar, what's up? Let's go. Place your bets on who's gonna take that. As Roa gets destroyed. I haven't seen this even in Division 8, I think. as Roa eats the fence there, like he eats the wooden pole of the house. So this is very good now for Old. They only need to pass Boring Billy, as Roa is, I think, too far behind, unless Vat or Stefan can hugely fuck up this one. Yeah, there's no coming back from that unless there's a huge mistake involved. So it's definitely on Vat now, because he's the closest one to risk it for the biscuit. No mistakes in the end. 43.88 again by Boring Billy. 500ths off his PB that he just did, and it's gonna be yet another draw. 5-4. Still in favor of SSC, but it appears very close, as it was predicted before. As who was that? Dull Danny once again, Roa, with an early drop down, but gets a good line at least through this section now. So closes the gap just a little bit on them. It's Stefan in the lead. Roa clipped but was not punished in that section. As it stands, ace position for Old, which is exactly what they need. But Boring Billy will overtake Vat because he did a weird line. Can Roa do anything from here as well? It's definitely a battle between Vat and Boring Billy. Can he get a good exit? Yes, he will clip. Oh, it's gonna be an ace for Old. 43.55 by Stefan. Very, very nice. And the score swings to 7-5 in favor of Old. They need one more ace to bring this one home. Can they do it? This could potentially be the final round on this map, as Vat now goes for some alternative lines. Will fall behind a little bit, but no biggie. We've all been here as Roa goes on the wall itself, but yet again not as punished as he could be. Is still within striking distance if any mistakes were to happen, as Vat provisionally closed in on Boring Billy, but Boring Billy bounces back into it. Very nice exit there by Vat, though. Stefan in a league of his own. If Vat can pull off this ace, it's gonna be beautiful. Nice exit there by Vat. It's gonna go neck and neck and crashes, and it's gonna be GG for Old. 10-5, 43.79 by Stefan, and Old will take map number 2, Fabric by Sute. Was expected, at least in my opinion, that Old were the favorites in taking this rally, but it was still somewhat close in the early stages, of the map. So in terms of maps, it's now 1-1 as we move into Pina Colada by Pasha Royal. We have seen a lot of shenanigans on this map, disregarding the division. Throughout all the divisions, we have seen a lot of shenanigans on this map. Of course, Boring Billy, now I figured is Hawk. Big brain. Of course, this time around we have him, who's like a coast specialist. He's like the version of Stefan on rally, but on coast. So I'm not saying that all the other players aren't good, but I would say Hawk is the 0.1% when it comes to coast. So it's definitely gonna be a challenge. The mistakes here, I think, are gonna decide it. Because this is, after all, a very punishing and mistake-heavy map. I don't think we had a single clean match on this one without any shenanigans, as I said so many times up until now. So I don't think it's gonna be any different this time around. You can slide out there, you can slide out here, you can slide out there. Wait. If you don't get the gear on this sunrise block on the uphill, it's GG. We have seen Stefan getting a god 2-wheel gear here, and then he just went and he missed the road completely. You can slide out here, as Hip, I think, demonstrated sometimes. You can even miss the finish, you know, it's completely optional and up to you, you know. So we will see in what, 30 seconds time, once we finish with this. See, very important to get the gear which both Daldeni, Hawk and Roa get, as Vet demonstrated how to get destroyed on the fence there. So 44:51, starting with those times. Good luck, have fun as we go live on Pina Colada, map number 3. 3 out of 5, 1-1 in terms of maps. So let's see who can do this better. It's funny that I haven't seen a single bug there that eats you into the wall, like that happened to me in all the matches I've casted. This is like what the 16th match that I've been casting. Never mind. Pack is closely together. This is the first part where it really matters to get a good exit, as both Roa and Stefan slide out a little bit. That plays into Vet's hands, who's closing in on Hog, but Roa is just there. Stefan slides out again. Trauma from yesterday as Roa gets a good gear, but so does Vet. So let's see. As Hawk is in a league of his own, that's what, 0.3 of a second. Ward there in the end. Can Vet go for a snipe in the end? No! By 300ths of a second. It's gonna be an early ace for SSC, as Hawk just does a 43.97. Very, very nice. I'm interested, are we gonna see any times close to 43.55 as we go live into round number 2? Let's see, no slide outs on this one. Vet will clip, will he survive? Almost get stationary. That plays into SSC hands. It's now on Stefan to finish in first position to force a draw. That's really the ideal scenario here, because I don't see anyone, majorly fucking up from SSC. I'm sorry, I had to yawn there. I'm actually really tired. Heat is getting to me, as it's gonna be 43.71 by Hawk. Times are going down. Can we potentially see a world record happen? Damn nice lock-in, says Stefan. Indeed a nice lock-in. Lock-in of a 0.71. So let's see. Is it gonna happen again? Look at the splits. The splits are awesome, as Hawk now crashes. And that's a costly respawn that plays right into all the hands. They can ace this back themselves. They just need to beat Roa. Stefan sliding out a little bit, but Vet will get somewhat of a good exit. All 3 players still tightly together. I think the gear here is gonna decide that Stefan and Roa equal on the thing. Vet needs to really push it, as Roa will hold on. Who's gonna get the better exit? Could it be Roa? Could it be Stefan? Is gonna be equal. No, by 100 of a second. 44.34 by Roa, and that's a PB for him, mind you. Still almost a second off Hawk, so the difference of pace is there, but that's gonna be precious 2 points for Old, as the score moves to 7-2. Still not over, still not over. One ace brings this to 7-5, but who was there sliding? It was Hawk yet again, but not as punished this time around. Previous round he needed a huge respawn. This time just falls behind a little bit, and even that a little bit is 1.6, 1.3 of a second, as Vet will slide out, but Hawk will clip as well. So Stefan needs to come home first yet again. Roa should get a good exit on this one. This turn is gonna decide it. Roa will get a superb exit as Stefan slides, as Roa crashes, and Stefan also crashes. What is happening there? It's gonna be Vet who will finish first. Who's gonna do the respawn better? It's gonna be Roa with a better gear. They have to go for the safe option. Maybe not. It's gonna be a draw. That was epic. Not gonna lie, that was epic. Roa with somewhat of a better respawn got the gear in that left-hander. Ay. As Hawk once again falls behind at the start a little bit. So let's see, 8-3 is the score now. SSC need to finish just first and third or ace it, and they win this. But if Old can force another draw, we will play one more round as Stefan slides out. Hawk is too far behind. Roa gets a very good gear out of that one, and it looks like it's gonna be another draw unless Hawk can do something in the end, but I don't see him doing anything in the end. Roa needs to go for the safe. Oh! Almost by 700s. This could have been an ace. So yeah, 9-4. Unless Old ace this, it's still gonna be map win for SSC. If they ace or 1-3 or a draw, they still get the 1 point they need to bring this home. So in 99%, this is the final round on Pina Colada, and it's gonna be SSC who take it. But let us allow ourselves to be surprised. Let's see, they're very close together. Gears here could decide it. Vet and Stefan both with good gears, as Roa clips and will fall behind, as Hawk is still holding on to it. Will not miss the finish. 43.97 and GG 10-5 in favor of SSC, who are now actually on match win point, because we played the 3 map wins. First team to 3 map wins wins. Makes sense, of course it does. So SSC now with 2 map wins. They need one more. The next is gonna be Island, as it appears on the top right corner by Exeter Traicionera. We have seen a lot of shenanigans on this one. Hawk still, also very good on Island, so we'll see the performance also holding on this. So has brought the world record down from the 66 that Exotic drove in yesterday's match. So Hawk back with the world record, which is now 41-47. Harry Sexy, thank you for the follow, much appreciated, my man, whoever the fuck you are. Hope you're enjoying this battle. Oh, as that was a vet with a Fakiwaki in the tunnel. We said yesterday that Exotic is unmatched. His pace was unmatched on Island, but we might just get surprised with Hawk. Let us see what's gonna happen here. I can put the cars back on, the volume back up on this. Yeah, we completely forgot about that on Coast. I apologize. We had it low because of rally. Because rally really does get annoying. So let's see. Mere 30 seconds separate us from going live. On this masterpiece that Exeter built, also crack time by the man, 41.65, and he just casually beats the time from Exotic, yesterday's time from Exotic. So are we gonna see a world record fall again from Hawk as we go live now for the first time on this one? Let's see who's gonna take it. Remember, Old need to take the map in order to keep the winning dreams alive, to force the 5th map. So let's see, so far it looks like it's gonna be a draw. Roa with an early mistake will fall behind somewhat. Vet and Hawk going at each other very strongly there. No hits in the ceiling. Will save it somewhat. 41.98 by Hawk. And it's gonna be 10 and 62 and 90 by that Stefan N. Roa freaking landing, man. Yes, we have seen that happen a lot of times, but we open this with a draw. I think mistakes here are gonna decide it, especially from Vet and Hawk. Each team will rely heavily on mistakes from others and how to capitalize on it. So we might go neck and neck as Vet slides out a little bit. It might go, yeah, neck and neck to the end, and then one mistake is gonna decide it. As yes, a Hawk slides out there. Can Vet capitalize on it? Yes, he might. Can we see yet another draw? Stefan will crash right in the end. 42 by Roa. Somewhat unfortunate there in the end. Could have been another draw, but it's SSC who's gonna take the lead now by 1 point. Round number 3. Still too early to call it. No favorites as of yet. We're seeing some mistakes and not optional lines. I mean, not optimal lines. Sorry, my English. So it can still go either way. Stefano, what was that line, dude? I haven't seen that line before ever. That looked so risky. The inside, and didn't really gain that much. But the funny car does funny car things. So everyone survives it. Roa, though, with good speed will be able to overtake Stefan, and it's gonna go another 2 points to SSC. So 5-3 is gonna be the score now. Slowly but surely, SSC is extending the lead. Oh my god, my setup is falling apart. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I apologize for these random noises, but I'm fixing my setup. Holy shit. As we saw, ooh, that was Vet who got stationary. Huge respawn for him. It's on Stefan now to desperately bring home first place to force another draw. He surely has to be... Okay, that's good, because Hawk made a Fakiwaki. Vet is too far behind. Oh, no, Stefan, what are you doing? Gifts an ace for SSC, so that's gonna be 3 more points, 42-43, even with a lot of mistakes. And the score will move out. Will move on to 8-3, so definitely a map and match point. Oh, for SSC. I gotta stop talking. Jesus Christ. As we are seeing a lot of mistakes. That's a really punishing map. Really punishing map. And no boosts to save you, unlike United Masters. If you mess up, it's gonna be tough. As now provisionally we see Roa falling behind a little bit. Is right back into it. Stefan, though, should get a good exit. Interesting straight line over that, as Hawk just fucked off into the distance. I want to see the split. Definitely on world record pace. Can we see blue? Wow, very close to that. Point 11 should be a good exit. 41.60 by Hawk. Absolutely cracked by him. And that's gonna be SSC, who will take map number 3 and is gonna take the match. So in terms of maps, it's 3-1 in favor of SSC, who will take this. Next we will move on to final map, which is gonna be Bay by Wormy again. Gravity, and no idea who to call on that one. Let us be surprised. Judging by the records, it's again SSC. It's again SSC with top times. So let's see, can Vat or Stefan contest this at all? As we see an early mistake from Hawk and from Vat. I dare to say that this is one of the, even though it's very punishing, we haven't seen that many mistakes and slide outs on this one. Let's follow Stefan. You can slide out here and get destroyed. This is another risky section because the turn closes in on you and you can eat that that block, the tool boot block. We have seen people crash into this, we have seen Ubers, we have seen a lot of mistakes on this part, and as these two turns have different angles, we have seen people clip on that as well. You go too much on the inside, bam, and you get yeeted onto the outside. And that has been a deciding factor in a match or two, if I remember correctly. Also, Nazi Sup, welcome to the stream. You're just in time to have caught up the last and final map. We have SSC who have won it, the match 3-1. Let's just see, can Old score yet another map win, or is it gonna be SSC with a 4-1 victory as Stefan goes for some alternative lines again. Oh yes, that was Roa who demonstrated the mistake I was talking about. It's very easy to slide out there, and you go flying, and respawns here are fucking giving. So yeah. Or this, you know, or this. 45-51 by Hawk. What? Good luck, have fun. Hawk is on crack. Just 100 away from his PB of 45-50. The dude drove a 51. So let's see. Can Old redeem themselves and take the second map, or is it gonna be 4-1 in favor of SSC? No early mistakes this time around, as Vat and Stefan both provisionally fall behind but should get a good exit out of here. So nothing decided yet, everything's still open, as Vat will go for some adventure time as Stefan will slide out. Yeah, we said that's treacherous section of the map. And just like that, he's almost 4 seconds behind just because of one single slide out. So unless any mistakes happen from SSC, as Hawk, can Vat do something in the end? Yes, he can. Good. Avoided the ace, that's all that matters. The team of this competition is absolutely avoid getting aced, because there's hardly any comeback from it. You get 0 points while enemy gets 3, so that's basically 2 rounds worth of points that you as we see that as Hawk slides out, but if any mistakes happen at the front, it should be easy for him to catch back up. Let's see, can anyone survive this? Everyone will survive this, as Hawk is right back into it. Look at the gap. He's chasing. It was 1.7. We're down to 1.4. Good exit out of this one. Should be again 1.4. That was Vat with huge airtime. Hawk is gonna... Ooh, but that was Roa who made a fucky wacky. Could this be an ace for Old? Yes. 46-70. Yeah, we said how that end section is terrifying, and Roa just demonstrated that. This turn is so stupid. Yeah, some people would say skill issue, but yeah, it is what it is. 4-2 in favor of Old this time around. I wish competition maps wouldn't be that technical. I mean, I don't know how familiar you are with the United comps, but this is really not that technical, if I'm being honest. If you compare it to United Masters, this is yeah, it's pretty straightforward. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean, though. I know exactly what you mean, and we support all that. As we see Roa again with a slide out will find himself in last position, as Hawk is just holding the fort strongly. Nice pace as well, but can Old force a draw this time around? No mistakes. Can everyone survive this turn? Yes, they can. 45.99 by Hawk, and it's gonna be a draw. 5-3 is gonna be the score now, still in favor of Old. Woo! So it can still go either way. One ace from SSC can throw this on its head. Let's see. Surprisingly, no mistakes at start. Oh, Stefan! I think he had to release there a little bit, and will find himself in last position. Unfortunately, it's on Vet to score first or second, and SSC need to avoid any mistakes now that they are in ace position, as Stefan is also there. But yeah, are we gonna see anything from Vet's perspective? Nothing's gonna happen. He crashes, and so will Stefan, and just like that, 45.79 and 95 respectively will bring the score to 6-5 in favor of SSC this time around. And just like that, you see, just like that, bang, 2 rounds worth of points go to SSC. Aces are very, very powerful in this format that might be looked into, as Vet makes a Fakiwaki, so Stefano needs to finish first, and just like that he slides out. No other mistakes from SSC, unless both of them can get destroyed right here in this section. Very conservative by both of them, as Stefan makes a Fakiwaki, and 9-5 is gonna be the score now. Definitely match and map, I mean match one, yeah. Map win a point by SSC, who regardless of the finishing position now will win map number 4, Duo Gravity by Wormy, unless Old can ace this. Let us be surprised. Let's see, no mistakes at start. Everyone together somewhat this time around. Let's see. Everyone's still holding on. Any slide out can allow the other team to score points, but it needs to be SSC in that position that is sliding out, and not Old. Let us see, is it gonna go to the end? No mistakes. 45.82 and GG to SSC, who will take the match 4-1 in terms of maps. And that's gonna be it. Very close on rally, very close on coast. Interesting match this has turned out to be, but it's gonna be SSC who takes it